Hey everybody, it's Kent. It's Tuesday night. I figured I'd take a second to show you guys some books. Today is the first day we really got any snow in Wisconsin. I'll show you outside real quick. We've had a few flurries a few weeks ago, but tonight we got, I don't know, maybe 3 inches of snow here in Marshfield. I think down south they got 5 or 6 inches, maybe more. But we got lucky and didn't get too much. So I figured I'd show off some books tonight again. You know, the usual unboxing, showing you what I've been buying. This is my second time being live, so excuse me if I don't really know what I'm doing. All right, first we got this little 3-volume set. They are the Little Yellow Jacket series, and check out those spines. The Little Yellow Jacket series. We got two Little Yellow Jackets, Once Upon a Time, and Big Dots and Little Dots. How cool is that? The little, I don't know if that's a bee or a wasp, what exactly that's supposed to be. The covers aren't very exciting, but I just really like the spines. I bought this set on eBay. There's a few other available on eBay, but they kind of want like $60 or more. I got a pretty good deal on these. Let's see who the author is. It's Miss E.E. Boyd. I'm not exactly sure who that is. 1874. Again, 1874. And last one, also 1874. Might keep those for myself. Maybe they'll be for sale eventually. All right, up next, see what we got. Hope everyone's doing great today. I kind of took the day off, went to a funeral, went to a casino, made a few dollars, so finally back home. I got a little bit of shipping to do tonight. I think I only got 2 or 3 packages to ship tonight. So we have the Detectives of Europe and America, celebrated cases. Got the wide awake eye on the front cover. Detectives of Europe and America, or Life in the Secret Service, a selection of celebrated cases in Great Britain, France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Russia, Poland, Egypt, and America. A revelation of struggles and triumphs of the most renowned detectives on the globe for the past 25 years. Illustrated, edited by George S. McWaters, published in 1883. There's Mr. Waters himself. Let's see if there's any interesting illustrations in this one. The wax finger discovered. I'm not sure what kind of scheme exactly that is, but let's see what else. A rash courtship. Not sure what that one's about. Here we got Rescue of the Will. Looks like someone's going to throw it in the fireplace. Again, Detectives of Europe and America. Really nice condition on that one. That one will probably be up on eBay here in about 2 weeks. Most of you probably know, but I'm an eBay seller, Animal Vet 52. I auction off a lot of antique books, 30 books a night, except for Tuesday nights. That's my night off. We have a bunch of Myrtle Reed books. A lot of pretty bindings. The White Shield. The Master's Violin. Another copy of the Master's Violin. Old Rose and Silver. Love Affairs of Literary Men. Let's see what contents we have in that one. We got Jonathan Swift, Alexander Pope, Samuel Johnson, Lawrence Stern, William Cowper, Thomas Carlyle, Edgar Allan Poe, Percy Shelley, and John Keats. Again, pretty binding on that one. We have Love Letters of a Musician. And last one, A Weaver of Dreams. Again, these will all be on eBay probably in 2 weeks. Not sure if anyone's leaving a comment. Someone want to leave a comment so I see how that works. This is only my second time going live, so I kind of have no idea what's going on. Oh, Amanda. Hi, Amanda. How's it going? Hello. I stopped at Mom and Dad's on the way home tonight from the funeral. Made snowflakes with the kids. So that was fun. We have Inquiry Within. I'll make my sister-in-law. Inquiry Within for anything you want to know, or over 3,700 facts worth knowing, particularly intended as a book for family reference on subjects connected with domestic economy. Oh, we got, who's that? Patio. Hey, Patio. Thanks for watching. Oh, another one, Amanda. Hey, Amanda, can you guys hear me all right? I have no idea how this is working, so. Yeah, I taught them how to draw some cool things and make hearts and all kinds of stuff. Oh, Shane just sent me a Facebook message. Sounds good. Awesome. Hey, Patio. Good. Thank you so much for the comment. I appreciate it. Got 6 viewers. Awesome. So this one, published or copyright 1856, has all kinds of cool contents. We got cookery for children, putting in pancakes for children, rice and apples. Kind of has all kinds of housekeeping kind of stuff, cooking recipes, home health, home amusements, all kinds of cool stuff. Let's see. Body in Flames. Lay the person down on the floor of the room and throw the tablecloth, rug, or other large cloth over him and roll him on the floor. There you go. I think that's the origination of Stop, Drop, and Roll. Dirt in the eye. If you got dirt in your eye, let's see what you do. Place your forefinger upon the cheekbone, having the patient before you, then draw up the finger and you will probably be able to remove the dirt. But if this will not enable you to get it, repeat this operation while you have netting, needle, or bodkin placed over the eyelid. Yikes. Got a section on love letters. Oh, looks like we got some illustrations, some kitchen utensil illustrations, pretty cool. That one will probably be on eBay here in 2 weeks. Cool housekeeping / recipe book. We got 2 little books, Stories of William Tell and Stories of Robin Hood. I'm not sure what series this are, but I think there's a ton of them made by Dutton. Told to the Children series, I guess that's what it's called. I don't see a date, but I think these are probably from turn of the century, maybe 1900s or 1910s. Penguin, the bowstring. Got Robin Hood shooting the apple off the little boy's head. Classic story. See what we got next. Are you still watching, Patio? Where are you from? I'm always curious where my viewers are from. old leather book, Ancient History by Mr. Rollin, Volume 1, published in 1807. Cool book on ancient history. Let's see what this one. Domestic Medical Practice. Big bugger. Oh, from the Marshfield area. Awesome. I always appreciate when my local customers follow me on social media. All right, Domestic Medical Practice. This book has everything. It has these cool anatomy illustrations. I think there's probably a few of those. Again, cool medical book. Well, this is a very uniquely packaged book. Oh, looks like a couple books. Awesome patio. That's not Patrick, is it? All right, we got letters and lettering. Oh, awesome, Patrick. Thanks for watching. Letters and Lettering, a treatise with 200 examples, published in 1918. I always do well with typography type books. Probably auction this one off here in a couple weeks. I think this one is also a lettering book. Yep, Lettering by Thomas Wood Stevens. Second edition, copyright 1916. And again, I think this one has a bunch of examples of different typefaces. Awesome. I'm up to 5 live viewers. Last stream I made it up to 3, so that's pretty cool. Probably will only do this maybe once a week. Most nights I have to send invoices from 6 to 6:30, and then I gotta do some more shipping. And that's after a long day of having the stores open, so usually not in the mood for making videos. We have guns, New Domestic Physician or Home Book of Health. This one is published in 1858. It's a little bit on all kinds of diseases, wound treatments. There's a section on herbal medicine. What do we got? We have diseases of children, causes of nervous diseases. Here we go, the American flora. And that section is illustrated with some green tinted illustrations. Let's see if I can find one for you. Okay, well, they should be in here somewhere. Okay, maybe I'm losing my mind. Maybe it was the later editions. But there's a cool... Hey, Mauricio, how's it going? Okay, I swear I'm losing my mind. I could have swore there was some illustrations of the herbal. Maybe that was in later editions. Again, cool medical book from 1858. Pre-Civil War, so I guess that could have been something that they used during the Civil War. Get this out without making too big of a mess. As you can tell, it is not a book, but it is a picture made by Buffalo Pottery, I believe in New York. And it is a Cinderella picture. I think I have another one of these in the back. It's bigger than this one. Guess I didn't realize they made two different sizes. And there on the side you have Cinderella being taken to the ball. And then on the other side you have Cinderella with the glass slipper and the prince. So again, not a book, but book related. Pretty cool. It's in really good condition. Again, that was made by Buffalo Pottery, 1908. There's the marking right there. Pretty cool. I better set that off to the side so I don't break it. Hope everyone's having a great Tuesday night. I see some hearts coming in. Thank you so much. Up to 7 watchers. Awesome. All right. I bought a ton of G.A. Henty books. I think these came from like a library sale. So, not even sure how many there are. There's a lot. I am gonna have another cool video coming up here. Hopefully in the next week and a half. I bought a bunch of Jules Verne from an auction house in Indianapolis. So I got them paid, but sometimes these local auction houses take a while for their in-house shipping to get to it. But I spent a ton of money on Jules Verne books, so I'm excited to show those off. I think it was 5 lots, and they ranged... One of the lots only had 1 book. Some of them had up to like 30 some. So I'm thinking it'll be 3 or 4 or 5 boxes worth of Jules Verne books. And again, most of those were from anywhere from the 1880s-ish to, I don't know, maybe the 1920s. Got one with the dust jacket, St. George for England. I've seen a lot of this style for the G.A. Henty, but I don't know if I've ever seen one with the dust jacket. I think these are all G.A. Henty. Kind of boy adventure books. St. Bartholomew's Eve with Kitchener and Sudan in the Sudan. At Point of the Bayonet. A Tale of the Maratha War. Not sure where that war was exactly. Red Skin and a Cowboy with Lee and Virginia by England's Aid. I think that one's Crusades, maybe. Let's see, this one's not a Henty book. This is a leather-bound Casual Essays of the Sun. I think that's kind of a happy, uplifting story. Editorial articles on many subjects, closed with the philosophy of the bright side of things, published in 1905. Got Santa Claus, The Good Old Days, Influence of Pie and Other Eatables on Civilization. Famous Men and Institutions. Old Age, Youth, and Childhood. Poets Old and New in Verse and Prose. English, The Ladies. Lovers, Sweethearts, and Others. Mere Man, His Wife, and His Mother-in-Law. Questions on of Propriety and Success in Life. The Cup That Cheers. This course is on natural history, names, and miscellaneous. Okay, nice leather binding on that one. All right, we got Frederick the Great with Roberts to Pretoria, in the Reign of Terror. Under Wellington's command, through Russian snows, and to Herat and Kabul. A story of the First Afghan War, published in 1905. I think these are all illustrated. Azim surprises the spy. As they passed the corner, some men sprang on them. Pretty cool. All right, last box, a nice heavy one. These are all wrapped up nicely. Is the writings of John Fiske. I think this would have been a 24-volume set, but I think this only has 19 volumes, so it's incomplete. But we have the Dutch and Quaker Colonies in America, Volume 1. Not sure if Volume 2 is in here. Yep, right there, Volume 2. So we do have that 2-volume set. We have the Discovery of America, Volume 1. Discovery of America, Volume 2. Cosmic Philosophy, I think that would have been in 4 volumes. Civil Government in the United States. Studies in Religion, Myths and Myth Makers. Old Virginia and Her Neighbors, Volume 2. Darwinism, etc. So I think there was 12 volumes that were kind of his historical writings, and then 12 volumes that they called the miscellaneous writings that have stuff on. There's a lot on Charles Darwin and evolution, and also religion and philosophy and that kind of stuff. Got Discovery of America, Volume 3. Cosmic Philosophy, Volume 4. I'm not exactly sure which volumes are missing in this set. Old Virginia and Her Neighbors, Volume 1. Excursions of an Evolutionist. Cosmic Philosophy, Volume 3. And The Beginnings of New England. We have The Unseen World. Cosmic Philosophy. Well, we've only been here for 23 minutes, so maybe I will take a second and show you guys what I have in my display cases. Pat already knows, he's been here before. But I definitely have some cool stuff in the store if you're in Wisconsin. Marshfield's kind of right in the middle of Wisconsin. War of 1812, The Old Man and the Sea, 1984. Bringing the Gospel to the Hogan and Pueblo. This one's kind of rare. An old kind of Native American religion book. Sitting Bull in the Indian War. Women of Christianity. The Life of North American Insects. That one's kind of cool. Not sure. I think this one's illustrated. Let's see. Pretty cool. Maurice, you're in Houston. It'd be quite a drive for you. But definitely check out my eBay page, Animal Vet 52. Conquest of Canada in 2 volumes. We got 3 copies of this one, the Lucky Story for Lucky Strike. And I think I have one of those on eBay right now too, up for auction. So enough for everyone. We got a couple old Bibles. These are in really great condition. Like that little bugger. Actually 3. There's a Polyglot Bible, African Game Trails, a Blue Book, Wisconsin 1881. Night scenes in the Bible. Oh, it's pretty nice. India and its inhabitants, the natural history of crystals. I know people are big into crystals nowadays. F. Scott Fitzgerald, have I ever had any? Occasionally. I know I have some cheap hardcovers and paperbacks in the store, but yeah, I'll definitely keep you in mind if I come across some myths and legends of the British race and myths and legends of Babylonian Assyria. The platypus. Have you guys ever seen a book on the platypus? Because this is the only one that I've ever seen. Let's see if I can open it up for you. Platypus, its discovery, zoological position, form, and character, 1927. And I don't know. I guess I haven't really done any research, but that is the only book I've ever seen on the platypus. Aviation medicine in its perspective aspects. I'm not sure if that one's World War II era. Not sure. Rambles in Autograph Land. Again, a cool early book on autographs. Let's see. I think this one's illustrated. There we go. Who do we got? Lawrence Hutton. I'm not sure who that is. An original draft of a letter by Edgar Allan Poe. Very cool. Let's see. I don't see a signature, but I guess you can get an idea of what his handwriting looked like. Messages of the Stars. There's kind of an occulty, astrology type book. Burns' Poetical Works. Brain and Its Physiology. This one's from 1854. It does have a new library binding on that, or a library binding, I guess. Rebound by the library at some point. But it is from 1846. The Brain and Its Physiology, a clinical disquisition on the methods of determining the relationship subsisting between the structure and functions of the encephalon. I don't know. I have no idea how you say that word. Stalag, Wisconsin. I think that one's about, World War II prisoners in Wisconsin. Probably not too many people that know about that history. Messages and Proclamations, Wisconsin War Governors, chemistry book. What's that one? Oh, The Gilded Age by Mark. The Winter of Our Discontent. We have an annual register for 1778. That one probably has some cool Revolutionary War contents in it. That one was published in 1779, so I think that's the first edition. Honestly, the price is kind of cheap on that one. Might have to put it on eBay. There's a Kipling book. Letters of Mark. Check out that cover. Pretty cool, isn't it? Down here, we got Plutarch's Lives, a nice 5-volume set there. I think that's, 1875. We have a couple early Jack London books. Really nice condition. We have some odd Charles Dickens, Franklin Library, Shakespeare, Dickens. Heroes of the American Revolution, Life and Campaigns of Napoleon. Can't read that one. Shakespeare. Life and Speeches of Stephen Douglas. I think this one's 1860. Yep, 1860. Life of Stephen A. Douglas. Sure, y'all know he was the one that ran against Abe Lincoln and lost the 1860 presidential election. All right, I might turn on that light, but this light's right here, so it's a little easier to turn on. We have a couple nice horse vet books. We have a really nice copy of Facts for Farmers. Some nice, really old medical books. Like this one, Romance of Modern Mechanism. Nice cover on that one. American Revolution. We got some Oz. We have some cool little books. H.G. Wells. History of Boots. Jane Eyre. This is part of the Quick Reader series. Most of these are cheap, but the Jane Eyre seems to sell well. Botany, medical book, Bailey's Magazine, astronomy. We have some cool astronomy books. We got this one, the oldest profession in the world. Guess you can assume what that is. Nice Kurt Vonnegut Jr. Princess Storybook. The Rise and Progress of Standard Oil Company. Mineral Resources of the Rocky Mountains. Infidels and Heretics. Couple nice poetry bindings. I don't always keep all these for myself. Sometimes I sell some nice ones in the store too. The World of Dreams. I don't know what that one's about. I guess it's dream analysis, but let's see, the logic of dreams. In dreams, we are always reasoning. That is a general characteristic of dreams, which is worth noting because its significance is not usually recognized. Pretty cool. Holland. Beautiful binding on that one. Japan. Oh, yeah, Egypt, one of these two somewhere. We got a P.T. Barnum biography. We got some nice, beautiful old bindings. These are from the 1840s to 60s-ish, most of those. Thaddeus of Warsaw, nice little 2-volume set. Witchcraft. Vicar of Wakefield, illustrated by Rackham. A couple more occult books. The Return of Arthur Conan Doyle. I think that's kind of occulty-ish. Dentistry, embalming, women of the Civil War, agriculture, hunting, birds. That one's kind of a cool occult book. I think it's a novel, but I don't know, but it is signed. A Little Black Sambo, Egypt. Let's go to the other side. We got a nice... This is a really fancy leather binding put on a heritage... It's a heritage press or whatever, so like a cheap book, but a really fancy leather binding. Not sure who did that or why, but pretty cool. Here's a pretty binding. Couple Jane Austen, those are from the 1920s. We got an Alice in Wonderland, a couple Alice in Wonderlands. Hiding back there, we have a Common Prayer, big one, beautiful leather. Excuse me. USSR. Apple culture, grape growing and winemaking. That's a really cool one. Again, I have some pretty awesome fine bindings in the store. Pope, Rome, ABC and XYZ. Of bee culture, we got a couple old busting almanacs. I think those both have big folding maps. Oh, look at that Tennyson. That one's pretty cool. We have some early Lakeside classics. I think I just pulled 6 of those to put on eBay. Or maybe 4 or 5, I don't know. Some nice Jungle Book. We have this cute little Shakespeare set. I can't believe this hasn't sold. It's 1867, and I'm only asking $75 for that bugger. Nice Shakespeare set from 1867. Let's see. Pope Leo, Dog, Canoe and Dog Train. We got a horse, another horse book. Lots of nice insect books. Got some more insect books over here. We got the Black Stallion. I think this one's signed. Has a neat little inscription by Walter Farley. For Ginny, an old and good friend of the Black Stallion. Let's say Black Stallion and Walter Farley. P.S. Hope you have a wonderful time at Hitching Post Farm. Very cool. Lighting's not too great down here, but with some cute little bindings. I like that one. Thought about keeping that one for myself, but I do have to try to make a living and sell some books. 1868 Report of the Secretary of the Navy. We have some nice Easton Press. Some more Lakeside Classics. Give me 1 second. I'm going to open up this display case and turn on the light because that's where all the extra exciting stuff is. I'm going to set you down for a second here. Give me 2 seconds. All right, got the keys. Let's go. How long have I been selling books? Sorry, Mauricio, I'm not sure how long ago you asked that question, but I have been selling books for about 10 years now on eBay full-time. I started as a side hustle while I was in college, and then I bought this building last March and opened last May, so I've had the physical bookstore here for about 1.5 years now. All right, up here we have a really nice set of The Life of George Washington. This one was published in 1804 to 1807. Nice 5-volume set by John Marshall. I think it was by John Marshall. Whew, I need to catch my breath. Give me a second. Again, really nice set. Early George Washington biography. Not perfect condition, but I mean, I'm only asking $300, so. Nice binding on that one. Got a nice Tom Sawyer. That one's from 1902. Cupper's Poetical Works. We have a nice 4-volume set of The Adventures of Gil Blas by Tobias Smollett. These are from 1773. 4 volumes, yeah. There's one hiding under there. We have a nice early Bleak House by Charles Dickens. Human Physiology, National Portrait Gallery. These are all American statesmen, presidents, that kind of stuff. Any questions out there? You guys got any questions? This one's pretty cool. I picked this set up about 2 weeks ago from Shagwamigan Books up in Washburn, Wisconsin. It is a 36-volume set. The works of Voltaire. These were printed in the 1860s and 1870s. The printing dates on these vary quite a bit. And it is complete in 36 volumes, which seems like a very interesting number of volumes. But I think you can probably find all kinds of French sets online of Voltaire, but this one's translated in English, so that's cool. We got some Dickens, Christmas books, Christmas stories, anthology of French poetry. We got some George Bancroft hanging back there with some really nice leather bindings. What's the rarest book I've ever had? Well, I do have a Plato book from 1590. I think it's in Latin. That's pretty rare. Otherwise, I've had some like modern limited edition books that are like limited edition of 100 copies, so those are pretty rare. The works of Henry Fielding. I think these are from 1771. Nice 12-volume set. Really nice set there. We have a James Whitcomb Riley set. Nice leather binding on that one. Water Babies, Memoirs of whoever that, Channing. Nice 4-volume set, History of the United Netherlands. Francis Parkman. We got the Oregon Trail. Let's see. I think this one might have a signed letter by Parkman. must have been one of the other ones in that set. It is a nice limited edition. We have the tribute book hiding back there. That's a Civil War book. All right, on to this side, we have a nice 12-volume set of the novels of Jane Austen. I think this is the Winchester edition, published in 1912. We have a nice 2-volume set of Mansfield Park by Jane Austen. Nice leather binding on that one. We have the Peacock edition of Pride and Prejudice. I've showed this one off a million times. We have The Spirit of Laws by Montesquieu, 2-volume set, published in 1768. That one's pretty cool. And I think that one's in English as well. If it was in French, it would be not all that interesting, but it is in English, so that's great. What else? We got A History of France, History of Rome. I really like this Arabian Nights set. That one's got a nice 3/4 leather binding on that one. 1 second, let me do some rearranging here. Kind of making a mess. All right, we have some old books on Africa. Dealings with the Dead, Birds and Butterflies, Bees and Wasps, Uprising of People, Heroes of Pioneering. That one has a nice binding. Animal Husbandry. What's that one? Uncle Tom's Cabin. Results of the War in America. I really like this bottle. Buffalo Mineral Springs. Nature's Materia Medica. Mineral water bottle. I really don't know much about antiques. I think it's old. We have a New York manual from 1869. Home of George Washington. Wisconsin in the Civil War. We have an old book on Ireland. Dictionary of Arts, Manufacturers, etc. We have a nice set of abridgment of the debates of Congress. History of France. So yeah, that's what we have in the display cases. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll try to give you a heads up. I'll probably be live maybe next Monday or Tuesday showing off the Jules Verne books.